What up? It's Runner Flush podcast virtual style this week. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy D White, episode 5. We live, remote. I'm in the car. Danielle look like he at the crib. TJ look like he at the crib. What's going on,
You
fellas?
look like you in Colorado or something.
Yeah, I'm
Looks
out
like
here.
Deion
West Coast
Sanders.
prime.
I'm out here in Princeton, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like doing my thing. Trying to make some
That's
money
what's up.
tonight. We got the game tonight at High Five, Sexy Red, all red. So pull up if y'all want to. Run the flush style. So what's up, fellas? How y'all week go?
Man, this week was rough, man. Up and down. I thought I was the PLO king, but they put me in my spot or my place, man. So, I was running it. I'm flopping nuts, you know what I'm saying? I'm flopping top bowl, or I'm flopping nut flush draw. I'm running it twice because I'm trying to well, ain't no way I can lose twice. They popping me twice. They getting a bigger bolt on both on every time I run it. So I was like, man, he just wipe me right on down, man. I had that trip home with the radio off. You know that shit go. So the radio off, no sound, no talking. Don't want to talk to no phone, take no phone calls. I actually put on one song on the way home. Like halfway home, I put on a slow song. Start reevaluating your life.
Hey, so which that was every game? Which game was that? That was all the games?
This is PLO at the legal room. But then I went last night and played at Fields Underground in Duncanville. Boy, I didn't think you can go 3 hours without winning a hand, 5-handed. I mean, 3 hours without winning a hand, hitting a flop. Like if they had a game where if you could miss the flop game every time without having a pair, I would win $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, but that's my week. They can't. You can see on my Snapchat. Wait, hold on. On my Snapchat, you see I've made a little post too on my way home. I said, when you say what goes up must come down, I said what goes down must go up. I'm down in the dumps.
For real. Yeah, for real. Ain't nowhere else to go but up. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing but up.
El Ray, how was your week, bro? Bonpot King?
Well, I am the bomb pot king, but even kings fall. I can't lie about that.
Stoned.
Many kingdoms that fell, nigga. God dang, Rome, America, it's a lot of shit, African king, you know what I'm saying? But I said, I'm gonna get a plan. I'm gonna stick to it. My plan is just play the little tournament because if you lose, you get popped, and then you just lost $100. But so I got the next bomb pot tournament on Sunday. And then after that, just back to Tuesday, Wednesday. Fuck everything else, nigga. I'll be losing way too much money. You win 1,000, you lose 2. You win 1,000, you lose 1,500. Like, God dang, nigga, what the fuck is going on?
Man, I stayed out the way this week. I only played one session, and that was on Friday with my boy T Mills. And same shit happened to me. Got ran down, aces double suited, no good. Got beat with a set of deuces.
I witnessed it.
You know what I'm saying?
He was very patient the whole night.
No, I couldn't get it in any better. You know what I'm saying? And they was gambling, aces double suited against 6 people, and I flopped the nut flush draw. Like that's best I could hope for with that many people in the hand, and it just wasn't my night. So that's the only
wipe down records.
I played all week. Yeah, the wipe down crew.
Yep. The wipe down crew, man.
Yeah,
it's been a rough week. We have to start putting our back rolls up here, letting y'all know how the activity is, the ups and downs, so y'all can see it yourself.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I'm gonna go back to my hold'em ways soon.
Yeah, if you see me play cash this week, I'll give you $100.
Man, you made that statement before, man.
So you played the Bob Pot tournament last night.
I think I went out like 14 because 2 people got knocked out one hand, so I went out like 14. But it was the same fucking pay. I 500. I bought in twice. I got cashed out 500, so I won.
So you waste your time, or do you think it was worth it?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean,
the experience. Don't give me that old experience shit.
Yeah, you made 100, but the thing is, I just got to do a lot of play, so I got to play alone. So I got to play for hours and hours. You know what I'm saying? So
look at the fun you had.
Yeah, that was nice, but I ain't make no money, but you got to play for hours now. But I ain't lose no money either. That's the same thing. So that's what I said. That's what I like. So if you do fuck around and win a tournament, you gonna win you some bands. But I ain't got to worry about losing. Like somebody beat you on a bad hand. Now don't get me wrong, somebody beat me on a bullshit hand, I would have been on tilt. I was on tilt there, but I would have been really on tilt at the fucking, the fucking cash table. I would have been really on tilt. But I got it back a couple hands later. So, uh, but yeah.
So I got a question, bro. I don't care about your strategy on tournament or how you did. Like, what was the prize pool? That's what I'm trying to get to. Like, we know you
Oh
suck
yeah,
at playing poker.
I got the whole
How much
community in an
was
uproar on the prize pool,
How much
boy.
was
I made an
how
anonymous
much was
post.
the
Let's talk
prize
about
pool,
it.
bro?
it got right below 25,000. So it was like 24.8, 24.3. It was like right under 25,000. It was right at 25,000, like 24.8, I think. It was $200. Uh, entry fee, $200 entry fee, and I think 160 went to the pool.
So $40 went to the admin fee.
The admin fee.
Yeah, like we know they got running tournaments and stuff like that.
I mean, I'm not a big tournament guy. I don't really care for tournaments. I don't play them. I don't really. They don't really. I could care less about them. But I know how to get the community talking. You talk about those tournaments. You talk about those fees. Boy, they get in an uproar, man. All I was saying was that, hey, they don't like underground because underground rakes. Hey, them tournaments rake more than underground. You know, you just don't see it. You just don't feel it. So raking is raking,
Yeah, you
right?
just don't see it.
They call them the
Nobody care
admin
about the
fee.
yeah, nobody cares about that because all they looking at is first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, what first gonna pay? That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's all they really care about. Oh, first play this amount of money. First play that amount of money. But
Yeah,
That's why I
my
was
but
saying
question
that
is,
yeah, but Sarge,
if they raise the admin fee, they wouldn't even care. That's what I'm saying. They don't care as long as the first place money say 25,000, you can raise the admin fee to whatever you want. Because I guarantee you, if it was uh if the what was how much did it cost to get in the tournament, Daniel?
it was 200. So, but
Now
I
what if it
mean,
was 400? What if it was 400? It's going to be the same amount of admin people that run the tournament, but it was going to cost you 400 to enter. Be the same amount of participants, but I bet you that fee was going to increase.
well, I mean,
right.
what when you look at it, like say you play, say these tournaments they block off tables for 12, 15 hours. So if you take the $40 and you divide about 15 hours of play, it ain't number. If you get knocked out that first 10 minutes, hey nigga, you get shit, god dang. But if you make a run, I mean, it kind of wipes it out for that $13 an hour that they got. So
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. You was one of the first person talking about how much money they make. Now all of a sudden
they,
you
I said, I
pat
said
them on the back.
I said
Make up
they
your
do make
mind.
money. I said we need to run some tournaments. They do make some money. I
Well,
didn't forget how to run a ballpark tournament.
they not filing for bankruptcy. They act like this. They
Nah,
act like these legal rooms ain't making no money. They're making a shitload of money, bro.
yeah,
And
I,
I'm mad. I can't do it.
I need to run a high five ballpark,
No
25K
shit.
guarantee. But
Yeah, that's coming soon. 25K guarantee coming soon. $300 entry fee, $85 admin fee.
that's too
Yeah,
strong.
right.
That's too strong.
Yeah,
That's
What's too strong about it?
yeah,
too strong.
yeah, when
That's
you
too
rate the
strong.
cash games, they could see that, but the tournament you can't
Yeah,
see
you
it
can't
because
see.
ain't nobody gonna do all that math. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's just another way to
It's
that's
a
just
lot of
another way to
math.
rake it, man. I ain't mad at him, man. It's a good hustle.
Yeah,
But that's
it's a great
if
hustle.
you ever want to. Wait, hold on. If you ever want to upset the DFW poker community, say something about the tournament. Say something about one of those legal rooms. Boy, you can get them talking so fast, bro. They come out the woodwork. I've seen so many people that ain't posted in years respond to me because I said anonymous.
But if you notice, like one of us underground players are like always making a deep run. Like I think Lewis Lee was to the top final table. So if you look at it like, okay, they look at it like, okay, I paid 365 and I might fuck around with 85,000. So people really ain't tripping on it. But yeah, they make money, but it just if you play enough tournaments, one day you're gonna make a run, one day it's gonna be a day.
If you play enough tournaments, what's enough tournaments? What's the value you put on your time? Is the question. I mean, what is your time worth? Because if you're going to play a tournament, you're going to waste a lot of your personal time trying to chase some money. So, what is your time worth?
I
So, at the end
think
of the day, if you play 20 tournaments, which accumulate to damn near 400 hours, is your time really worth it?
depending on what you do.
Right.
If you'd have won, then yeah. If you would have lost big at the cash table, then the tournament's worth it. It just depends on. But if your time worth more, just don't play the tournament.
All right, I value my
And you
time, so I don't
sound
want to
right.
sit there for 8 hours. Yeah, I don't want to sit there for eight
Yeah.
hours to try to win. What you win yesterday? You spent 6 hours. How much money you win?
I won 100.
$100. You could have won that in the first hand at the cash game.
Yeah,
You got
But
about you could have
but
won
I
that in
fucked
10
up.
minutes
I
at the
fucked up
cash
at the
game.
end
that's my point.
because you supposed when it's tournament play. Okay, every time somebody get knocked to win the money, every time somebody get knocked out, you get more money. So one dude only had 50,000 in chips, right? So the last dude called, I called, you supposed to check it down, knock him out, right? And now we jump up a couple $100. Well, he ended up betting again. I'm like, what the fuck? But I know I got the best hand. But I'm like, why you betting again? And then he just happened to turn and river me. And I'm like, no, you supposed to check it down, knock him out. Because if I don't call, you chop the pot with the other dude. Now he got more chips instead of being knocked out. You supposed to
So
check
you're
it down.
supposed to check it down and knock him out. But what happened? You got knocked out.
We both got knocked out. We got
Okay.
Well, well,
so
that's
next
supposed
next
to
time
take
next
about
time
like
next time I'm just gonna fuck you. Let him split it with your goofy ass. Yeah. Now, it was one
bro,
dude.
your
The board
poker
came.
face
The
is
board
crazy,
came.
bro.
Ace four. I got ace king queen in my hand. Right. The board is ace four on one board. This
Fold.
nigga potting. When they flipped the hand over, the other dude had the ace, and he ended up splitting the pot. I would have won the top pot, knocked him out, and the other dude who potted the whole way ain't got nothing. He got a straight on the other board. Sir, what did you betting
Well,
so
y'all
hard
not
for?
teammates. That's not team poker. Y'all not playing spades. They don't
No,
care.
no, no, no. When you bet like that, you been a teammate to the dude you would have knocked out. That's what you been a teammate to. You been a teammate to the dude you would have knocked out.
Sound like you need to
So
write a
I got
book though.
so what exactly were they mad about on the post? Like what were they mad about? Because I looked at the post, all you did was make a statement.
Yeah, I don't know what they mad about. What they
The,
mad
the
about you, Jay?
statement ruffled feathers, man. They don't like to hear somebody say something like you don't want nobody to read that fine print. Hey, I just stated the fine print. What's wrong with it? They mad at me for bringing it up. I just made a statement. I didn't say it was wrong. I just said they're making a hell of a killing, or they're making some good money off of it. So how's that bothering anybody?
Yeah.
Either way, I mean, I knew what it was. I mean, I was gonna play either way. So
But the crazy thing is, then I made a post similar to that one. I made it again. You know what I'm saying? About the bigger tournament. So I made the post again about the bigger tournament, showing them how much money they took out the bigger tournament. Then I get somebody sent me a text saying they had to take it down because it was kind of like a repeat a repeat post. Since when they take down repeat posts?
Oh, redundant.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, since when they take down repeat posts? There ain't no activity on there. It ain't like that's a action forum. I always post our games on there all the time. I make a lot of repeat posts, but they want to take it down. But I think the people, the feathers that I ruffled, got like some. I guess they got some kind of friendly relationship with all the poker rooms. I mean, I don't know.
so
But
so
hey,
they
we
put they
YouTubers. I'm gonna have clickbait. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff. I'm gonna poke you. I'm gonna poke at you. But don't take the bait. But it looked like everybody and their mama jumped out the woodwork defending the poker tournament. So apparently, you can increase your admin fee. That they say go to the dealers and go. Hey, that's another thing too. Let me get. I'm on my soapbox right now. Hey, y'all stop saying that dealers don't make no money. Who fault is that? That's the employer. Let the employer. Why the employer ain't paying them no fee? Why the employer ain't paying them hourly? Let's talk about it. Y'all always talk about the dealers don't make no money. So why don't y'all get on the employers for not paying them hourly? Why not? What's the problem?
Yeah. I
you pay
mean,
your dealers hourly.
Ain't no
somebody making
complaining.
this money. Like
I, I'm saying they like to always take the dealer side. The dealers are not making any money. Boy, they got a line around the corner for dealers wanting to deal. They keep on saying dealers ain't making the money. They ain't making the money. They're making a lot of money, bro. We got to stop that. We got to stop that false
yeah, because
narrative.
one of the dealers came on and said that they make between $18 and $35 a down. A down is 30 minutes, bro. So you making between $36 and $70 an hour? Is that what they saying? And that ain't no money. Like that's did I misread that wrong, or am I
No, you ain't misreading that. They
misunderstanding?
say that they keep saying dealers don't make no money. They work off of tips. They don't make no money. I mean, I don't. I'm trying to figure it out.
I don't be counting nobody pockets. I
I
mean,
don't care nobody. Hey man, you was playing. You being real soft today, man. I
ain't
don't like
nobody
this
being
soft
soft
side.
for. I
You
don't.
don't like this
I
soft
don't
side.
count pockets for. I
I
mean,
don't like the
they
soft
make what
side.
they make. You go get the same $5 tip if I win the hand, no matter what. Now,
Okay, you don't
people,
count pockets. When I was at the table the other day, you was asking, looking at my eyeball on my chips, seeing how many chips I had over there.
I always look how many chips you got.
Oh, you count my pockets though, but
No,
stop.
no,
Hey,
no,
stop being.
no,
I don't like this soft Danielle, man. You
no.
gonna check the El
I'm gonna
Humbro,
always look how many chips you got because
El Biche.
I might need to hold a couple sometimes. What you got over there? Hey, go slide me 200, nigga. Somebody need to
You
hold
being real,
slide me.
you being real soft today. I know you're an advocate for
I,
all the
I'm,
legal rooms, which
I'm
is
the, I'm
cool.
the,
I
I'm
don't
the
care
biggest thug
because
here, fool. I'm the biggest
no,
thug
you
here. I ain't asking
you
for all the
should
legal.
you
They got
support
the
the
new
legal
room.
rooms to the fullest. Which I
They
don't
got
blame you. I go to legal rooms too. You're the biggest supporter I've ever seen. But
not at
but
all.
I,
Not at all. No, I support underground more than I support legal rooms. Yes, the underground got
No, you
girls,
don't.
I mean
That's a
drinks and
bold face
everything.
ass lie.
TJ, I don't support
Bold face
underground.
ass lie.
TJ, you been real
support
quiet.
pulling up and eating food after the chef to make you something, then grabbing some chips off my stack ain't supporting. You just coming to hang out. You a hang out, or we can find them anywhere.
Nah, you don't want them anywhere. You want me. I'll be there
When's the
tonight.
last time you put some money out your pocket into an underground poker game?
And they gonna put it right up on me.
Sir, when's the last time you pulled some money out your pocket?
Man, first of all, I've been putting money in the underground for years. For years. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I think I feel like JP Morgan in underground. So yeah, I got so but yeah, I've been underground. It's been about 2 months. It's been about 2 months. Y'all go wipe a nigga down for 2 months.
So you be at the legal room every day getting wiped down. You might as well take your money to the community that's embraced you.
Ain't no but bonfire tournaments from here on out. And once bonfire tournaments be shut down, that's it. So I mean,
Come back to your roots, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we saying. Share some love sometime. You know what I'm saying?
the roots don't love you like they say they do. You know
Well,
why?
so, hey,
Hey,
speaking of,
hey, yeah, the
we
root the
spoke.
roots don't love you like they say they do.
No,
Now.
sticking to the topic at hand. You know, we was talking about
Oh, okay.
the.
I thought it was the roots loving you. I
No,
thought that was
we was talking about the dealers not making money. I was trying to say, is that a lie? Is that the truth or a lie? What is that? Is that false? What's going on here? Give me.
I don't know. A
No,
lot of
don't
them
say
like
you
a
don't know. You do know.
no. I'm trying to tell you, fool. I don't know what they make, but I know between poker and sports gambling, these niggas be broke. So yeah, they probably ain't making no money. Niggas, I mean, they always borrowing shit.
Man, they always crying about the admin fees for the dealers because the dealers don't make no money. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
I don't think. I mean, I know they get paid a little something from that, but I doubt if most of that money go to the dealers. They probably get like
Man, the money goes
25%.
to the house, man. One of the dealers text me once they knew it was me, and now they said they get taxed 8%, and that 8% is what goes to the dealers.
They get
So
taxed 8%. What you mean?
yeah, they get taxed on their tips 8%.
And that go to the cage cashiers, right?
Yeah, I mean, they paying for their own tips pretty much. I mean, none of that money, the admin money period is just false. It's just false. It's a false narrative that any admin money goes to any dealers. That's what I'm saying.
Well, no. When I worked at Caesar's Palace and I was a cage cashier, they had the tournaments. They would take the admin fee and they would pay them like the downs, and then whatever they made out that, the dealers would have to give 10% to the cage.
That's my
So
point. Yeah.
yeah, so you get your tips, you get all your tips right then and there, and then every Friday you come in and you get your dealer tokens for the tournaments for the week. So they would make like $1,500 in tips for the week just for dealer tournaments, and then I would make like $500. But
So
I was on that cage
how
level.
much they make if the admin fee is $100,000 for that tournament?
I don't know
The $400 tournament they had admin was a total of 100,000 pretty much over the prize pool. How much money is that going back to the dealers?
I don't know what like I said when the Caesar Palace run that $1 million tournament. They would just have all the thing, but you got 400 dealers. You got like out of 100 dealers determined. They come make their 1,500 for a week, and we make 500. The cage cashier made
I mean,
$500.
I don't lose no sleep. I don't care. We just having a conversation. And you being Mr. Friendly, just
Who
sometimes speak
friendly?
for
I'm a friendly
you.
nigga,
You trying to get a job at one of these rooms or something?
sir. I'm being honest. I'm telling you, when I worked at Caesar's Palace, they did get. Now I don't know what go back to the house or what go to
But
the dealers. I don't know.
how does conversation
I know
even
what first
start?
place is.
No. How does the conversation even start about admin fee, about how much money is in the tournament? Didn't you bring it up to me?
No, I said, man, we played the bonfire tournament. It was about $200, about $600. You said no. I said $200, 155 people. You said ain't that about Thursday? I said, well, they take six. They took 6,000 for the admin fee, so the prize pool
Okay, then
comes
what you
about
bring
twenty
that up
four
for?
thousand. Huh?
What you bring up that for? They took 6,000. What you bring up that for?
Because you said you said how many people? I said 155. You said that's about 30,000. I said yeah, but they got the admin fee $40 a
Oh,
person.
okay, then what you say? You say, man, you shouldn't even worry about that one. You got to look at this big one.
Yeah. Don't worry about that $50.
Yeah. You say, look at this big one. This is where they really
I,
be taking stuff out.
I said if you don't trip on that $6,000, wait till they get that $1 million guarantee. That $1 million guarantee gonna be crazy.
Boy,
They gonna take they gonna
that's like
take two,
raking
three
a
hundred
hundred
thousand
dollars out of
up front.
$400
But
pot. Yeah.
they still gotta have, no matter what, it still gotta be $1 million in the prize pool for the guarantee. So if enough people don't buy, they gotta come out of pocket. But if they oversee,
Man, but
then
you
they make
already know
money.
that ain't gonna happen, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
come on, Mr.
that's
Poker Advocate.
yeah,
I'm just sitting there
you know
saying
they gonna hit the guarantee.
like what you wrote a post the other day, right? You sat there and said, "Yo, man, we taking all the risks. Should we get the reward?" You said that, didn't you?
To the waitresses.
I mean, it's the same thing. I'm a waitress when it
Oh,
comes to the table.
Boy, that's not the same thing. But that we need to cover that topic right there. Well, we want to cover this Facebook friends real quick. We're gonna talk about
investigation.
Oak Cliff real quick, then we're gonna get back to that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk about these
Okay, Oak
waitresses.
Cliff. Let me start with Oak Cliff.
So Oak Cliff opened up a new room called it's a new room in Oak Cliff. And for the people that's not from Dallas, Oak Cliff is
That's my hood.
what you would call that? What I'm trying to it's a neighborhood that's being like in the middle of kind of like gentrification, but it's also known as like a quote unquote unsafe neighborhood in Dallas. It's like if you think about, whatever city you from, think about like one of the dangerous parts is that Oak Cliff might be considered that. It's not that in my eyes, but in a lot of people's eyes,
I
it's
think
not.
that's old. That's an old view, and they're not going to change their mind on that particular view.
Right.
And
But they
I do want to say I've been to Oak Cliff many days, and I went to LA twice. Oak Cliff is better than LA. LA the hood. Oak Cliff look like fucking South Lake compared to LA.
Hey
Oh,
man, listen,
LA
I
is
am
very
I'm
hoodish.
expert at hoods. I've been to a lot of them. I grew up in one.
Yeah,
I'm from
yeah.
Chicago.
Oak
I've
Cliff
been
ain't
to
no hood.
all the most notorious, dangerous hoods in Chicago: Nashville, Memphis, Atlanta, and I mean, man, listen, you could get robbed anywhere. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they made that. We'll talk about the post, Dave. The
So
post was at.
yeah, so Poker News did a post on the room, and like a lot of people was coming in like, "Oh, bring your gun. Oh, you'll be crazy to play at Oak Cliff. You couldn't pay me because they got a deal going on where you could pay $99 and play for the whole month for free. Not free, but you pay $99 and that's it, and you get to play all month and don't take no rake, don't have to pay no seat fees or anything." And a lot of people was on there like, "Oh, bring your gun, you're gonna get robbed, this and that." And I'm just like, okay, TCH is on Harry Hines. That ain't no safe place to play poker either. You know what I'm saying? Because they
Correct.
go over there in droves. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep them from over there. So while all these people that play at TCH and play at all these other rooms and Shuffle's not in a great neighborhood either. Somebody got
Not at
robbed,
all.
somebody almost killed. You know what I'm saying? So Legends in Houston, that's in one of the most, that neighborhood is very dangerous. And that room seems to be packed out all the time, you know.
But
So
see,
I,
I knew once they went with the name Oak Cliff, it was going to get this kind of automatically get a what's the right word I want to use here? A stigma.
yeah,
The stigma was going to be Oak Cliff. If they would have named it something else, nobody would have commented. There were some negative comments made about the room based on the name. If they would have named it uh, Upper Dallas Poker, nobody would have said nothing. But because they called it Oak Cliff, they automatically assume dangerous, not going to go there. But all these rooms got security. All these rooms, you can ask them to walk you out. I mean, there's been crimes that has happened at TCH, Dallas, and Social. Matter of fact, I was at Social when somebody had their whole car stolen. You know what I'm saying? So these
right.
things happen
And
anywhere.
somebody
It's
just
just
get
we just
robbed
a
at social.
microcosm of society, huh?
Somebody just got robbed at social like a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, they sure did. Somebody got
Yeah,
robbed at Socials.
by an employee, a former employee.
Yeah,
Come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all think y'all like, come on, man. Like, I just found
allegedly.
the post. I just found the post to be like sort of man, the post was just some bullshit. Like the comments, not the post, but the comments in the post was just like very, very, I don't know, kind of
Yeah, there was an
racist,
undertone. There was an undertone to the post.
for
You could
lack
you
of a
could you
better
could
word.
you could read through it, man.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was just like overt, you know what I'm saying, racism, you know what I'm saying? That's how I took it, you know. But I don't want to get off on a tangent on that point, but that's how it came off, you know. But you have some people in there, sticking up for, but I wish that guy a lot of luck with that room, and I'm gonna go support it.
Yeah, absolutely. Good
For
luck,
real.
man. I hope it's successful. You know what I'm saying? But a lot
Like
of
I say,
times
I
people
support
Keep
are
keep
all
them
games.
scared to
brothers.
change the old ways. So that if they're already going to one spot, it's just hard for people who open up new spots for to get some
Yeah,
traction in another spot. So that'll probably be
yeah.
the only difficulty.
Yeah, that's the part. And he just got to think of there's some new ways of marketing. Maybe have some free rolls, and you just got to kind of think outside the box. I, I said he should focus on like spreading like a Congress game because that's the game they like to play in the South. High low. You know, so you know
I
that's
know
what I
what's
would
going
do.
I know what's going to gain some traction there immediately. Just play 5 card high. Hey, 5 card
Yeah,
high gonna get it. They gonna
yeah,
get it, boy.
yeah,
If it's some gambling going on, make that room a 5 card high game. Hey, it's gonna be some people over there.
yeah. The only thing, yeah, yeah. Now if you, because I hate to be stereotypical, but black people like more cards.
Yeah.
Black people like more cards. You know what I'm saying?
They like to
Like we
gamble.
like playing with more cards. They like playing with 5 cards, 6 cards, all that craziness. So
Shit, do 3. What's the triple bomb pop board? They were saying you got to
yeah,
be unique, like you say, outside the box.
yeah.
A
So
triple bomb
I
pop board. What the fuck?
That's coming.
where's
I seen.
Malcolm?
Shout out to Sambo. Sambo. I seen Sambo was at one of these casinos or one of these rooms. I think in
Now
Wichita
he in
Falls.
Wichita Falls. Yeah,
They had
Wichita
triple
Falls.
board bomb pot.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
crazy.
that shit too dangerous.
That's gambling. That's gambling in
You
Hey,
its
got you
coming
prime.
got
to a
the
theater near
stone
you.
cold flush on the top board. That bitch fur up on the river. So you ain't got nothing on nothing else board.
Hey, I
Got
don't
3
want no
boards. It's gonna be
smoke.
hell for the dealer, but
I don't want no smoke and no triple board bomb pot. None at all. They can have it. Y'all can have that.
boy, I'm ready to introduce that to the world. I hope we can do that on. We might do that on dealer change tonight just to see how it works.
Just to
I
see
know
how it
I
works.
do I
Yeah.
do want to see it, but it gotta be a
Yeah,
cap.
see how it works.
I've been
Boy, you
thinking
might
about
get
doing
you.
something with I've been thinking about doing adding something new to the Hold'em game. So back in probably back in like 2014, 2015, when I used to go to the Choctaw for the World Series events, we was playing Hold'em. We was playing 2-5 Hold'em, but you would have to put a $5 ante in every hand. And like, man, that
Oh,
was
that's
like
that's
best that was like one of the best games I ever had. So I was thinking about, maybe not $5, but maybe putting in like $1 in every hand, and then but you still had to put the blinds and stuff up. So you would still put your 2-5 blinds, and then everybody put in $5. So it was like, what's that, 7? It was
so you
like
got action.
$50 action, action. So I tried to introduce it to Underground before, and it didn't quite work. But I'm gonna try it again. Just like I introduced the on the button, the on the button game to Dallas Underground. I got that from Atlanta, so that's
Yeah,
been
see, it didn't take
You
off, and
you
then
you
y'all didn't
you
do
know
it. Then
what
I
will
said, let
work?
me bring it back home.
yeah, yeah.
You know
It
what
didn't
will
take
work
off.
though? You know
Not
how
everybody doing it. Not everybody
Yeah,
like all the smaller Dealer's Choice PLO games doing it, and I just know the bigger games gonna start doing it eventually.
they even
Once.
they even doing that at a room. Like, one of the legal rooms, they do it on one day. They got a day where they do it on the button.
Oh, for real? Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah. Credit your boy D White for that, bringing that to Dallas.
that's what's up. Hey, speaking of
uh,
speaking of new games, Nick, Nick runs the underground game. Shout out to Nick. But he said what was popular a long time ago, and I was like Hold'em, pot limit Hold'em.
Pot
Is
limit
that
hold 'em. Ugh.
is that was
That
that
sound
was
like
that good? Is that action? What is that?
I don't know. I ain't never played that. I played limit
I mean,
hold'em
I
before,
guess
but
if it's
I've
cheap
never
enough, you can
played
see a
pot limit.
flop. That's probably what it is.
So then you
It's
can see
just
the turn, see the river. So it's like
yeah, it's
the
just
pot still get up.
just pot limit. Like so, if it's 2-5, and they cost you more than $10 to see the flop, so everybody's gonna go to the flop, bro.
Okay, just
Okay,
another,
it's
just
still
a
it's still pot limit.
interesting.
Yeah, I think pot. Yeah, I said I don't know. See, pot limit. A lot of people think so. No limit and pot limit. To me, pot limit is kind of
You gonna get broke
more.
quicker?
Yeah, because no limit. Nobody's ever bet all in. Like people not betting all in like that. Like so, say somebody raised $5. Say somebody raised $15. Six people go to the flop and hold them, and it's $80 in the pot, right? Nobody's ever betting $80. You know what I'm saying? Like most people gonna bet like 20, 25. They might bet they might bet a little bit over half the pot. Like if you really know what you're doing, you'll bet like 50. You know what I'm saying? But most people don't know what they're doing. So they betting, they'll raise 15, and the person that raised, he'll bet like 20, 25 on the fly. Nobody's ever bet pot. You know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
but on PLO, on the pot limit, everybody always bet pot. You know what I'm saying? That's the they just pot, pot, pot. They just want to say pot.
Yeah, that's their favorite
So that's
word,
what
pot,
makes
boy.
like you don't have to bet pot just because it's pot limit. Oh, wow, you can't.
Shit, they think
Like
they
that's why I
do
try
every
to bet
time.
it like hold them. I just try to bet like half pot, 3/4 pot. Like, but yeah. So pot limit is always gonna be more action than no limit to me.
That's
So
what's up.
pot limit hold'em might be an action game. It might be something
Yeah,
about.
something different to try out. Just if you in a unique situation want to try some different games, I think the Oak Cliff card room should try some unique games just to see what kind of crowd they
Yeah,
can get. But
one thing I do want to ask about that Oak Cliff car. Do you think that pay model will work? Like, so they not charging an hourly. You could either pay $35 a day and you get to play all day. This $99 a month. That's just a special for the first 200 players. But they're not charging an hourly. They're not charging a seat fee. They're only charging a
I
like a
kind of I
daily
kind of
fee.
like the daily fee because when I walk in, my mood is better. Go ahead and get my 35 up front, so you ain't got to tap me on the shoulder after I lose this big pot in an hour, asking me for those $13. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I
So it
kind of want
works
to
for
get
the
it over with.
player. It works for the player. But do you think they can make money and sustain a business doing that? Like, can they? You know, that's the only thing I wonder. Like, can they really make money doing that? Can they
I mean,
really
ain't that
run a
how
firm?
ain't that how ain't that how how the one of them rooms work that Danielle go to? What's the room you go to, Danielle? Don't
How
they
the
pay
way
a
what?
daily fee? Yeah, how the way?
Well, they only do
Nah,
that for the first like you got to get there before 4 to do that. If you don't get there before a certain time, then that's cut off. So, but Oak Cliff they doing it all day. So to make $1,000 a day, they need what like 30 people to come in the room to make 1,000.
Oh, I
So
see. I see what you're saying.
yeah, so that don't sound
I
like
mean,
money. Like
it, you know how it's gonna go. They're gonna just introduce that. Then a month later, they're gonna realize they got to go to that other fee.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like yeah, they gonna have to go to the other way. Yeah, but they got to get people to come in. I think, and that's what somebody told me. Like I think they just doing it to start to try to get people in the room, and then once they get people in the room, but man, it's hard getting people in these rooms, bro. It's hard. It's real
No,
hard.
no kidding, man. Cause there's a room in Burleson. Like I went last week. You know what I'm saying? To the Double Deuce room. Man, they were changing their whole room around. Now they got what's they putting some darts in there. They putting like they gonna have poker in there. They gonna have what's that shit? The beanbag shit. I mean, a bunch of shit they got in there now. Like they just adding to it. It look like more like the YMCA now or a sports room, a sports
Yeah,
bar with poker, just to get some foot
man.
traffic in there.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all these poker. I'm gonna tell all these poker rooms that's doing like opening these rooms, man. The first thing y'all got to get, y'all have to find a way to get the action there. All that other stuff don't even. I mean, it matters. I ain't gonna say it don't matter, but the action matters more than anything, bro. Like that's just point blank.
Action. You're
Period.
right.
That goes
Action.
underground, above ground, legal room. You got that casino. You have to have the action. The action has to be there. If the action not there, you got the nicest room in the world. It's gonna be empty.
You're right. Action,
I just
security.
think,
Hey, a couple. Some pretty females work to me. You get me in a couple pretty females. I ain't tripping.
yeah, but that's you know what I'm saying. A lot of people, man, a lot of gamblers don't even care about that. You know what I'm saying? That's a small
No, you're
percentage of
right.
the
You're
population. They
100%
don't
right.
even care about the females. You know what I'm saying? Like, but everybody care about the action.
But that's when you got to think to
Yeah,
yourself, what I going underground for? What I go to legal for? Underground, really, I'm just going to have fun and enjoy myself and kick it. You know what I'm saying? Legal room was more serious.
yeah,
Underground is more having fun, entertainment. So yeah, you're right. On the legal end, you're right.
that's
They
and
got
that's
to have the action. The underground, I think you got to have a little
yeah.
bit more entertainment because those people that will regularly visit the legal side of it, they want the entertainment side. So
See, on underground, I think you
Speaking
got
of,
to have a perfect mix of both because if you got all the entertainment and no action, I don't think you're gonna have. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna
no,
have a
you're
good
right.
game because you know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna make no money at that point. The players.
You're right. Daniel, what you go to the underground for? What you go to the underground for, Daniel? The action?
The women and alcohol. Yeah, and the food. Shout out to
The rest of
Hindu.
that shit, you don't give a damn about.
Okay, don't give a damn about it, fool.
So what we
Yeah, I don't like all that raising and free fly. Look, like, where the food at? I said, where the menu at? Where the drinks at? Hey, girl, come here, massage my back. That's the action I want. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
You spend more money with the massage lady than playing on the table.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
you get more massages than anybody I know. That's just weird to me. I don't know what's going on with that. Talking about walking in the room, you get a massage.
Yeah, because once you start, spinning their ear, talking to them, you don't know what it might lead to. You know what I'm saying?
What you trying to? What you wanted to lead
If I
to?
throw my money in this pot, I know some bullshit. And they gonna pot it with 7 deuce. I don't want all that. I said, here, bitch, come over here. You know some massage me. All this other shit. This nigga got a phone on the table. That's what I'm
Oh,
about to
oh
happen
my God, this nigga right here.
oh yeah,
that
you just
nigga
ain't gonna let that go easy.
they talking about you want me to pot it? Boy, I bet you do. Want me to pot it. Nigga,
Sir, what,
bust
what
out
what
of
about the
here.
waitresses,
Speaking
sir?
of waitresses,
The waitress. You know what I'm
huh?
saying? We got recently we had some complaints or concerns. They was talking about taxes. Why they got to pay taxes? Blah, 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 blah. What's your thought on that? We talking about underground waitresses paying taxes. You know what I'm saying? What's your thought process on that, little dog?
Yeah, yeah. I think like a term. There should be no admin fee. You know what I'm saying? Just stay off. Just stay with what you got. You know what I'm saying? She ain't waitress, baby.
so they shouldn't get taxed at what you call an admin fee.
Yeah, you should no. It should be no
Boy,
admin
you
fee.
real soft, man.
Everything
You
you
real
say,
soft, boy.
I can see both points of view because if you taking all the risks, you buying all the alcohol, you buying all the food, you got people getting there to the game. They really coming, just being a pretty face, and they get some money out of it. That's
Man,
cool.
you serving the alcohol I bought to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
so
Now
and
give
you
me
don't
a
want me to
green
tax.
tip. Yeah,
I can go get the alcohol myself. But we trying to give y'all a place to make some extra money. So the taxing to me is minute because I'm already over tipping you. So when you think about the taxes I'm taking, I'm really taking a little bit of the over tip money I gave you. You give it back to the house. So I don't and they're always in an uproar about taxes. So that's why
but
that's why I'd be
but
like, I
but
don't
but
understand it.
But I just see they do go through a lot too at the same time. Even though they just serving drinks,
Yeah,
I just see some of them. They got some old man. Says get a little two handsy. Like what is you doing, Playboy? That be your granddaughter. I said they get just two handsy. So they gotta pat
not
them.
your granddaughter. Damn.
Hey,
Oh,
I just see some at somebody's room like, hey, Playboy. Hey, she.
hey, well,
You kind of
they need
old,
to
sir.
start doing what you do then. Just cash out. They ain't got to get taxed. You be sending money directly to them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't be
Hey,
trying
yeah,
don't be
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
show my boo because when
yeah,
I
yeah,
get
yeah.
chips,
They know
I'm
how to
trying to be
swindle.
respectful. When I get chips, you give them to me. So I don't want to tip from you, but I could be I'm gonna start being that dude. I'm gonna tip your money. You know what I'm saying? I'll
I
be
mean,
trying to
y'all,
turn your money back
it ain't never
in.
stopped you before. You weasel. Ain't never stopped you before.
Ain't gonna stop me no more.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, with the waitress thing, man, I think the tax is not that big a deal. Sometimes they make it a big deal, 10, 15%. If you make $500, we tax 10, 15% off of it. You probably got over tip at some point in time by everybody. I mean, we ain't no white chips out there most of the time. It's all $5 chips. You ain't do nothing but hand me a water. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm getting you 5 and 10, and then I'm getting you 20 on the side because you look pretty. So you really make it. You're really taking home a lot more than you probably should. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking the hustle, but I'm just saying the taxes shouldn't be that
Hey, I
that
gotta.
serious.
Hey, I gotta. Some advice to the waiters. If you don't want to get taxed, bring some players. You don't have to worry about it. That's
Hey,
you know what
man,
I'm
that's the
saying.
best advice. You show right about that, boy. You want to eliminate the tax real quick? You bring some
Bring some
players, boy.
bring some players that gonna actually play.
But
Not
I have
Yeah,
heard a couple waitresses,
you right
not
about
at your
that.
game, but at other games, say they ain't got paid, a week or two go by, they getting paid from 3 months ago and stuff like that. So I mean that they be
So
saying that
that's a
too.
whole different subject.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm saying it ain't happening at your game, but that's probably why they like they don't get taxed. I
Hey,
just get
sir,
paid for
you've been a
3 months
big
ago.
advocate today, though. A big advocate for everything the right way. We gonna change your name, man. You to the right one. You like trying to be the perfect gentleman today. You trying to get married. You were supporting all. I mean, I'm trying to understand you today. You used to
Hey,
be
boy.
against the grain. You all with the grain today.
I see all that red on you got. You must be a Republican. I see all that red on you got for you know what I'm saying?
Oh, sir.
Yeah. You want to keep the status quo. You want to tax motherfuckers, fool. You want them to be happy with what they get. I see you, fool. I see you.
Well,
Hey,
but you the one. Okay, did you say? Ain't you the one who said the strip club prices done went up? You just went to the strip club.
hey, now this,
That's it's the cost of living, right?
no,
You said.
no. I said I went. I took my homeboy to the lodge. I used to go to the lodge. It used to be $10 for a steak and lobster, and you got a baked
Yeah.
potato on the side, and it was $20 dances. Now every girl tell me different numbers: $30, $40 a dance. Chico's Loco. Shout out to Google Translator, Apple Translator app. You know what I'm saying? We can communicate. You know what I'm saying? They gonna come sit. Time you walk through the door, they come and choose. And, hey, sit down. Yeah, I like to
So that's the
sit
number
down
one
where I
strip
want to
club
come.
in the DFW.
Huh?
That's the number one strip club in DFW.
Nigga in America.
So
Now outside America,
that sound like Colombia in
hey,
America.
they got Colombians, they got Puerto Ricans, they got Cubans. They got everything that don't speak English in that motherfucker.
How long? So when you normally go to locals, how long would you be there? How long
Oh,
would you be
I
there?
like to get in and out. I like to get in and out. If I go
In
with
and
y'all,
out.
I go to
You go
Freedom.
right on to
I
the
might
top,
sit
huh?
down and
Right to
drink
the
for an
upper
hour or
room.
two. But I me personally, I like to get in 30, 40 minutes. Hey, just come, bitch, come on, let's go up top right now. We go
See, I like to
$30.
hang out. I want to drink a beer. I want to get at the bar and socialize. You know what I'm saying? I want to chill for a little bit. I want to look around the room, check out my surroundings, see what's going on.
Yeah. Because it's hard to tell. No, they come and choose you. They gonna sit right by you for an hour. You gave the girl $5, hoping she leave. She happy with the five. Talking about she gonna send a couple dollars back to her parents back in the Dominican. I'm like, damn, they go a long way like
See,
that.
that's what's wrong with that's what's wrong with American women, right?
Yeah,
That's the
big
problem. They're
wrong.
not happy with no $5. They ain't happy
Yeah,
with no little $10, right?
yeah, ain't
That
happy
could,
at all. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is $5 gonna do for me, huh? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
For $5 for eggs now. So everything that went up. You know why it went up? Because a motherfucker just decided they want to raise the price of some shit. Ain't a real reason. These chickens ain't form no union. You know what I'm saying? They can still make cars for $3,500. Nigga, what the why am I paying this much for shit? Just because a nigga said I'm gonna charge you this much.
I've
Yeah.
been trying to understand it. I've been trying to understand inflation for a long time too. I don't get it either. Just prices just go up because just because they say, huh?
Yeah. I'll be real upset when they go $20 an hour. I'll be like, nigga, hey, sir, what determine it?
Hey, so what else? So what y'all think about the Super Bowl coming up, man? Y'all watch the games this weekend?
Yeah,
I
I watched
seen
the
part
games.
of it.
I mean, I knew who was going to win before I watched the games, but I
Yeah,
watched the
I had a
games.
feeling it was gonna be Philly and Kansas City over.
That's so crazy. I and I don't place no money on the games. That's so stupid, bro. I know who's gonna
No,
win. Don't go place no bet. I know I can put the house on it and double up, and I just don't do it.
knew
That don't make no
Washington.
sense.
Washington didn't stand a chance, and you knew Kansas City was gonna pull it out some kind of way against Buffalo.
Every time, boy. Every
Every
time.
Mahomes gonna pull it out. So we got Kansas City, Philadelphia Super Bowl rematch from 2 years ago. Who you got? Who you got
Oh,
out?
it's a rematch. I thought it was the first time two black quarterbacks going against each other. Damn, I've been
Nah,
sleeping.
this
That's
a
right. They
rematch.
played. They played before. Okay.
They played 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who you got? Who you got, Danielle?
I mean, they got probably Kansas City, but yeah. Well, unless what's they come run down their throat. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. They be saying so much shit is rigged. You have no idea. Every game is some kind of
Man,
bullshit
Man, so
he
call.
who?
just asked
Oh
who
my
you
good.
got, bro. You talking about rigged and
What's
all this shit.
rigged?
You know what I'm saying?
Rigged is when you see a nigga catch a touchdown, they say it ain't a touchdown. That's rigged. When you see a
Man,
Okay,
nigga
who
get a
listen.
could?
first
Okay,
down
who?
and they say it ain't a first down, that's rigged.
So you
Cause
saying
when
the
they had
ref got the ref could influence it? It ain't rigged, but the
nigga,
ref can
what the
influence the
fuck you
outcome.
mean? Nigga, they got a whole nigga with the jail because he rigged games. He was a ref.
Bro, that was
Man,
one.
it's a million sporting events. You got one sporting event.
Yeah.
So you saying the
But
NFL rigged? Oh,
but
you saying
with
the NFL rigged?
I bet you if the ref got $100,000 on the line, it's rigged.
Okay, this is my point. If the NFL is rigged, what is the point of having the Cowboys being sorry for 30 years? What
Right.
benefit? What kind of benefit is that?
Yeah.
They don't like Jerry
What,
Jones.
man,
Yeah, they don't
shut
like
your
Jerry
ass
Jones.
up if it's
Yeah.
rigged.
No, the NFL is better business when the Cowboys win it, bro. So if it
Yeah.
was rigged, they
But
would be winning
they still gonna
every.
make their money. So if we don't like Jerry Jones, so fuck you. That's what they saying.
Hey, what y'all
Yeah, you
think
rather have
about
the
the Cam?
Cowboys in the playoffs. You rather have the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. The whole economy be booming. They said
Yeah,
Trump said he's gonna make America great again. The Cowboys got to win next year. Then,
Boy, I
that's
stay.
part of
Let's
making it
go.
great.
Yeah, go put
yeah,
that.
hey,
Go put that red on, Playboy.
hey,
Hey,
man,
you ain't no blood. You a
Hey, so
Republican.
what y'all think about the Cowboys coach, new coach, Brian Shoddy Meyer?
don't think about him. That's the worst hire I've seen in a long time.
I don't know who it
I
is.
don't
I
know
don't
where
know
that
who it
came
is.
from.
I know who he
I
is
mean,
because
no,
his
that don't
father,
excite me at
father is
all.
a famous Hall of Fame coach. But I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
been an assistant. He been a backup for 20 years. I
Yeah,
don't even know
but
when his press conference was. I'm not watching that mess.
Hey, y'all had our old coach as defensive coordinator. Y'all defense gonna be good though, because Eberflus can't coach head coach for shit, but his defenses are good. So y'all defense gonna be good. I promise you that. So y'all
Yeah,
got
we're
that.
gonna watch the same bullshit next year. We need to change the culture in the locker room. We got the same shit going on. We ain't anybody gonna watch that shit. What you call still gonna have his podcast talking about every goddamn body.
Michael Parsons.
Michael
Yeah.
Parsons, yeah, talk about everybody, talking about Dak.
Derry,
We got.
man. Derry is the problem, bro. He's the problem. That's point blank. I think he done
I think we
gave
should
up.
have went out on a limb and got a young coach, one of these new flashy coaches that's not scared to blitz, not scared to just do some different shit. I think sometimes you need to just mix it up. We need something new, man.
Yeah, yeah. Ain't nothing to look forward to. Another couple years of Dak stinking it up. Yeah,
Yeah, man. Them mashed potatoes are the same mashed potatoes, man. I want to see some mashed potatoes with some cinnamon in it. Try something different.
yeah.
I ain't never had mashed
Man,
potato with cinnamon in
what
it.
else?
Yeah, try something different.
That shit.
So
Makes your
what else
stomach
we
hurt,
got?
huh?
That about wraps up the week, man. I gotta start getting ready for the game tonight.
Yeah, I got
We
to go shopping right now like a damn fool. I'm gonna be in there with my little basket shopping, picking all this bullshit up for the
Sexy
game, bro.
Red Tuesdays, so come out and
Yeah.
see us. Sexy Red Tuesdays at High Five.
Oh,
Pull
that's
up,
why you
Danielle.
got all that
Danielle, you
red
gonna pull
on?
up?
Huh?
Huh?
What you say? I can hear you. I was talking.
Sexy Red Tuesday. You gonna pull up, Danielle?
You know I am, fool. Yeah, you know I'm coming. You know I'm coming.
He not gonna be
Building.
there. Okay, never scratch that. He not gonna be there.
Hey,
In the
I'm starting the
building.
Magic City Mondays starting next week. So
Magic City
you
Money, I'm in the building.
if you ever been to a Magic City Monday before, you already know what it is. So we're gonna put the blitz on this week. Everybody come out, support your boy. You know, my first game solo in about 4 years. So we're gonna see how it go. So
For sure.
hey, why you doing that, bro?
Yeah, man. Hey, bro, man, get out the mirror, bro. What's wrong with
hey
you?
man, hey man,
Goofball,
hey
man.
man, hey, we gone, bro.
We go. Peace.
Peace.